Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Washington Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Canes will put total under and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press it and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back out.
He'll keep it himself. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough, keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive, coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you to the run like this, obviously. You can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Duarte. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Canes! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Washington right back to the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll go back to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The corners are walked up tight. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, what a move. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Gilliam. Scrambling away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. So now it's 2nd and long. back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Pulls it in. It's Mayer. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for their quarterback.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duarte. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
And the Huskies are in the hurry-up. Punts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Off to the races. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Used the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback's got the first. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Gilliam. He'll take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Canes. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Quickly out to the tight end. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Looking to throw for it. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To the air, it's Gilliam. Throwing right. Got his man. Finally. Out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. He leaves it with his back. On his feet at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Miami, 35. Washington, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Makes the quick grab. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The quick out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Harper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Washington coming to the line with another first down. To the air on first down. Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Gilliam. Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-up...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rolling right and going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The give on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The inside handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Washington trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Gilliam. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. At the 35, he's loose. Leads into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through. play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Canes. Once he got some room, it was over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Just keep slinging it. Got him downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got... They're dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go with a direct snap. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll pull it down and run. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Find some fresh air. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense, a physical run, getting down almost... touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He wants it all. Touchdown, Miami. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he added the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh bounce. Might as well give it to him again. And explosive. In the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
To the ground with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen.
Got a lot of room to the right. Pass to Tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, what a ball game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time... Paramount, they take care of the ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. Running to Green. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The play-action fake. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Down as we open the final stanza. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute those.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Hurricanes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give as they work on that clock. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun to give, looking for room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Canes with the 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it to the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The give out of the gun. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This